meeting to order since some of the members have got here.
I was sitting back there like you asked me, Mr. Chairman.
I see. Thank y'all for being here today. I'm gonna ask Senator again to lead us in the word of prayer. What number?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Number 3. Please bow with me. He said, "Dear God, please look over us and watch us. We know that we come to you with humble hearts and the ways that you express yourself to us, and we hope we listen well and take your guidance and direction to lead a better world and help our fellow man. Please take the actions that we do today and service to your name and look over us. Amen."
Amen. Thank you. We have one bill on the in committee today, and I'm gonna ask the author of the bill, Representative Hagan, to come forward and present your LC number and present the bill. And present your guest you have with us too. Or let your guest present himself.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman.
Oh, you want two?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. And I do want to say that I do greatly appreciate your patience and that you got up this morning to come back and hear this bill. We are all, I hope, working from LC 550295S this morning.
Everybody got it? Everybody okay?
Okay, so I'll be very quick. Section 1 was what we discussed yesterday about extending the sunset for allowing air guns when hunting in certain situations. Sections 2, 3, and 4 dealt with the young lady's Blaze Pink bill that she presented yesterday. And then Section 5 is the section that was in question yesterday. This was a bill that the Department of Natural Resources requested because the species of catfish cannot be determined until the fish is taken out of the water. DNR requested this change here, and what it just says is that any catfish species from any waters of the state can be taken with bow and arrow. And to explain that further and answer any questions you may have about it is this gentleman here.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Scott Robinson, I'm with the Georgia Department of Natural Resources. I'm the chief of the Fisheries Management Section. We are actually neutral on this bill. We've looked at it. Currently, channel catfish and flathead catfish and blue catfish are allowed to be taken by bow fishermen in the Savannah River Basin, but not in the remainder of the state. That's sort of a historical effect of blue catfish not being widespread across the state as recently as 10 or 20 years ago, but they're now quite widespread. They've become a target for bow fishermen, and distinguishing those species at night with lights, as you might imagine, is difficult to do before you fire the shot. So we're fine with this. We think it make it simpler for bow fishermen and for law enforcement to enforce the laws properly here. We haven't seen any impacts in the Savannah River Basin to catfish populations from those being open to bow fishing, so we think it's appropriate to allow it to occur statewide.
Is it all type catfish?
Yes, sir. All
So it
species.
includes speckled cat also?
Yes, sir. I'm not sure exactly which species you might be referring to, but yeah, it will be all types of catfish.
All my life has been called speckled catfish.
Speckled?
Yeah. Nobody's ever caught a speckled catfish? You need to go fishing if you hadn't. Anyway, what number, son, again?
Mr. Chairman, I appreciate you recognizing me. Said that one of the things that I'm not sure if I fully can grasp what you're telling me, because all the catfish I've ever seen are in the mud. That you can't see them from up top. So how does somebody go bow fishing with a bow and arrow when they can't see the fish?
Very careful.
I'm kind of curious how that works.
Typically, catfish, particularly at night, come up into shallow water, and so if the water's clear enough, which it often is, you can see them. Bow fishermen use bright lights, and a lot of times they'll use an elevated platform on the front of the boat, along with those bright lights, and they can see the catfish, see their targets.
Well, I guess I need to go more
and
night
safely do
fishing.
that.
And
Thank you.
also in the bill, it's where the bow and arrow the arrow has to be attached to a rope or string.
Yes, sir. That's allows retrieval of the
Right,
fish.
right.
Must be barb on it as
Right,
well. so
right.
that-
Yes, sir.
Good.
So all the other laws that already apply to bow fishing or rules and regulations would remain the same.
All right. Senator Steele, 4.
Representative Hagan, Senator Goodman's preferred method of fishing for catfish is noodling, and that's not addressed anywhere in this bill, and I was wondering if you could speak to that.
Sure, I would love to speak to that, and thank you for that question. So noodling is not done with a bow and arrow, so this bill will not apply to noodling. He is free to noodle at any
Can he still
time.
wear pink when he goes noodling?
He's currently free to wear pink when noodling.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for the question.
All right. I think we done talked enough.
Thank you. I do too.
We got a motion by Senator again.
To pass on LC 55029S, or 25S, I'm sorry.
All right. Do I have a second? Senator Goodman, second.
One question, please.
We have one more question.
I understand last weekend, DNR.
What number are you, sir?
Number 8. I understand last weekend DNR spotted an alligator in Lake Lanier. Is that true? Are you familiar?
I did hear that rumor, but I'm not familiar with
I
details.
was wondering if we could add alligator to the bow and arrow provision here, but never mind.
I believe that would get more complicated quite a bit. Yes, sir.
Let's stick to the bill.
We need to stay in South Georgia, don't we?
All right, we got a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, raise your right hand. Unanimous. Great job.
Thank you,
And-
Mr.
and
Chairman.
get-
Thank you, committee.
Get the good news back to the young lady.
She's probably watching right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. What? Who's carrying your bill, dear?
Chairman, I'd be happy to
Work with me.
have you do
Just-
it, or Senator Still, since he's very interested in noodling, maybe.
We'll let you know.
Thank you.
We'll let you know. We'll find you
I
somebody.
trust the wisdom of the chairman of this committee.
We'll find you somebody,
Thank you,
dear.
sir.
All right. Everybody else here, if you want to, you can stay, but I'm adjourned. I'm leaving. This meeting's adjourned.
You don't care what